I know you've had pitching problems, and hell, I had pitching problems last year in Kansas City, bad problems. But I did keep the club in the race. We did draw 2.25 million people, and I just want to do that same thing here.
He did better here. The Cardinals broke attendance records 5 times. They went over 3 million 2 times when Whitey brought his swashbuckling, distinctive style of baseball to our town. And oh, there was winning, plenty of it. 3 pennants. And keep in mind, when the Cardinals actually won that World Series in 1982, it broke a 15-year drought. That parade in '82 was absolutely memorable. Just like the Ozzie Smith homer in '85. Whitey was named the manager of the decade of the 1980s by Sports Illustrated. The Gary Templeton trade for Ozzie may have been his finest. I spoke with former KSDK sports director Jay Randolph earlier today.
He saw something in Ozzie that a lot of people didn't see. And he did that with a number of players over the years. I used to say in the games, it might be in the 5th or 6th inning that we were broadcasting, but Herzog was thinking about the 8th or 9th inning.
Yeah.
He was ahead of the curve, so to speak.
He was also a guy who wanted to help others. His foundation built dozens of baseball fields all over the region with his golf tournaments. And he picked areas that didn't have large tax bases, places that couldn't afford to build fields. Under that tough exterior was a sweet man who cared.
I mean, he was just unbelievable, but that's the kind of heart he had. He was just, he was funny. There was never a day I was with him that I didn't laugh out loud. I mean, that's the absolute truth. But he was really a heartfelt, wonderful man. And I think a lot of people just saw the baseball genius and all that, but he was a lot more than that.
I interviewed Whitey at least once a year for 25 years in his basement in Sunset Hills. The man was like a baseball encyclopedia. He could remember every game he ever played in or managed in the big leagues. Whitey was also not short on stories. Here's one he told me about his relationship with the one and only Pete Rose.
I'm a good friend of Pete Rose, and I was in Cincinnati. I read the Enquirer the morning that Vincent said Rose accused of gambling. That night he came out with the lineup card with the umpires, and he said to me, Whitey, we're going to kick your rear tonight. And I said, you want to bet? And he said, don't say that. That's a bad word around here.
There's only one Whitey Herzog.
There really was. He will really be missed.